Our wide receivers didn't really play a bad game. There was times that I think same thing. We just didn't utilize our talent what we had. We should have been going up top. You see, it's right here with Worthy, beats them deep. We should have came out firing. Guns up in that room. Do, 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 do. We should be airing this sucker out. Got two of the fastest guys on the field and we ain't even utilizing it. Come on, man. What we doing? What we doing? Because when we see something like this, you sitting there saying, where was that all game? The first one that got deep. Worthy was a baller. You could see he was upset. He's mad. Man, why are y'all just now getting me involved? That's pissed off, because guys know they can help out. Couldn't get the ball to him. So Juju caught a ball. Didn't really utilize Hollywood like we should have. D-Hop, man, that drop. And it was like the D-Hop drop was almost like, yep, that's a summary for what it looked like first half. Yeah, it's my turn to screw up. And he's like a guy that you don't even expect to screw up. You're like, oh, man, look, okay, this is what it is, huh? There it is. Nobody's focused up to play it. And so, but they wasn't, but wide receivers wasn't terrible. They wasn't. Worthy he balled out. Frustrated young fella did a good job, man. Come on. We put points up like that second half? It's a shame, Marcus. Daggone shame. You got your daggone Lamborghini sitting over there in the garage and you ain't using it.
And honestly, again, I go back to the season-long kind of theme. We weren't really doing this during the season either, man. We said that we need to be using Worthy more so vertically, and we really didn't. We didn't really push the buttons here. In this game alone, I think it's the most amount of 9 routes that he got targeted in a single game, to be quite honest with you, in the season, which is sad that we're seeing it in the fourth quarter when the game was already out of reach. We need to be seeing this a little bit more, and we kind of lost that verticality in our offense over the last year. And I thought that bringing Xavier Worthy over, we were going to see a little bit more of that verticality. They talked about it all camp. Oh, we're going to sit deep ball again. We want to go deep again. We didn't really see that this year. And hoping that the maturation process of Xavier Worthy throughout the season and seeing what we saw in the fourth quarter of this game, maybe it's a little taste of 2025. I hope so, at least.
Yeah. Yeah. We just had to see, man. They're going to be scared. If we utilize them guys like we should, Rashid Rice, when he comes back, if he's back healthy, and doesn't look like, this injury has slowed him down in any type of way. Tato for you. Coaching malpractice, JD. I love it. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear, Ty. I hear you, brother. I do. Trust me, I do hear you. Sid McBride, whether he's going to be special. He was special this year, man. We should have utilized him. So Keys said, Chris, you're a silly troll. Now, so Chris, I've done a show, Keys. Chris not a silly troll. He's a Philly fan. Mitchell and Dijon are awesome. They are very good players. They just ran into a better team. I disagree with that. I think Chiefs are better. I don't think that we stretched Mitchell and Dijon like we should have. Not taking away from their talent because they're very talented guys. Dijon is very good. Mitchell is very good. They are. But what we didn't do, we didn't test them enough. We should have thrown it in the middle. We didn't do that. How do you beat a Cooper Dijon? You move the ball on him. Move your tight end like Travis Kelce. You move. That's what you do. Okay? You confuse them. You out leverage them. That's what you do. You set them up. None of that. None. The pick, Cooper Johnson, he's sitting there watching. He's reading Patrick's eyes the entire way. We flood the zone to the short side of the field, and Pat goes back across his body to D-Hop, and Cooper's just sitting there looking at him. There was a guy in front of him. Pat didn't see him. Didn't see him at all. And he's sitting there just watching. We had a deep out or there could have been a bench route. We had a flat or out, and then, D-Hop coming. And Cooper just sitting there. He's just waiting. So, shoot, my kids could have caught that. But they are good. Not taking anything away from them. They are very good. So kids, So yeah. That's what it is. But man, those guys, did I get my grade?
No, not yet.
Okay. But wide receivers, man, I actually gave them a B minus. Gave him a B minus. Because Worthy played that much better to get themselves up. Worthy played a good game. It's not their fault we didn't utilize them like we should have. So B minus, C plus, if y'all don't live there with it, I'm fine with it. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I just hope it's the way we use Worthy at the end of this game. Just I hope it's the way he's utilized a little bit more next year. I know he showed, and we talked about it last year after we drafted him. He's more than just a gadget guy because a lot of people thought, wait, we just drafted a gadget guy in the first round. No, he wasn't a gadget guy. If you watch any of his games in Texas, not a gadget guy. He does everything. He's a full range receiver, and he showed it, and he showed his wheels in the end of this game. I know people want to say, "Oh, garbage time." Still, big time catch in a game.
Ain't no garbage time. Forget that. Shoot, them suckers got beat deep. Just got outran.
Yeah.
No garbage time. You didn't put you suckers in. They were still in there.
Double covers too, yeah.
Absolutely. Look at that. Beat them.
And this is a team that doesn't get beat over top, and we did it.
Got the fastest guy in the 40.
Yeah.
4-2. Keys said we didn't mentally stress Philly's D. Not at all, Keys. You're absolutely 1,000% correct. Not at all. They was not worried about anything that we did offensively. And they said, let's bring 4 and let them jokers go eat. We're just going to sit back in this little zone and just sit here. We're just going to sit and wait and wait and wait. And that was it. We didn't test their metal. Like he said, we didn't test their job. We didn't. Not at all, we didn't. I don't know why that was. Do you think the D-Hop drop pass had something to do with bright lights too big for him? No. D-Hop's a professional, man. That was just one of those things,
Yeah. And that's a good point by Don. That's the first time passing that all season. Because we talked about, passing kind of with the deep balls to Tyreek left. He hasn't made consistency as far as like being able to get that on a consistent basis and the accuracy on that. And that throw, if you guys go back and watch that throw on that bomb, the Worthy, that's a hell of a throw. That thing was like 70 yards in the air. That thing was in the air for, man. It seems like that they got it down pat in this play here. So hopefully, like I said earlier, I hope this is a sign of things to come. When JD mentioned Rashee Rice, you get Rashee Rice back in the fold. You get Worthy doing this, and if the report is they want to bring Hollywood Brown back, but what we saw from Xavier Worthy, he was A++ of a first round pick. Anybody who had any doubts about that pick, I hope it didn't take to the Super Bowl for you to not have any doubts anymore. But if you did going into that game yesterday, we got ourselves someone special back there.
Yeah, for sure. So, we got to come back, man. Go back to the drawing board.
Yep.
He said Pat clearly outplayed Hurts in the first matchup. Yep, Hurts has the best O-line in the NFL, best running back, 2 top wide receivers, and a decent tight end. Yeah, a good tight end. Shoot, Dallas Goedert is top 5 tight end for me when he's healthy. Absolutely. Yep. Not decent. He's good. Yep. He's top 5. And so, yeah, they got weapons. Philly got weapons.
Yeah.
They got weapons all around. No question about it.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.